Phil, good to see you. Have a glass of...
No, because we came to a concert in Sunday evening. No one's going to be around checking numbers. But no, it's still too... That's outrageous.
I went to a very convincing and he's staying in the house. No, they're going to.
A warm welcome to both Winackers and non-Winackers. And thank you very much for coming to Orams Arbor today to commemorate and joyously celebrate the life and work of Robert Hutchison, who worked tirelessly for a fairer and safer world. There are two reasons why Orams Arbor is a particularly significant place for this celebration. First, Lizzie, his widow, says that Robert loved the Arbor above all other places. Second, the Arbor has a long tradition for joyous celebrations, including the Hat Fair, Bonfire Night, and the now banned uproarious leaving parties for Peter Simmons' college students, involving prodigious quantities of alcohol and thrown eggs and flour. Tony, have you remembered the eggs and flour? Oh, I couldn't see Tony. Oh, there he was.
I'm hiding because I forgot.
Okay. So on the serious business, we're here today to attach a small slate commemorative plaque on this established lime tree here. A small act to commemorate a great and highly influential man. Members of the London-based Climate Litigation Working Group, CLWG for short, have subscribed the costs for the plaque and also for a new tree to be planted somewhere in Winchester this autumn. Robert, as well as initiating WINAC and playing a key role in its development, was also very active and influential in the Climate Litigation Working Group. James Martin Jones and I represent the group here today. Tom Brennan, chair of WINAC, the CEO of WINAC, also a member of the group, is on vacation and sends his apologies and wishes us well, as do other members of the CLWG. Robert's interest in the use of courts to tackle climate change stemmed from his involvement in a two-day workshop in June 2013, jointly financed by WINAC and the Foundation for Economic Sustainability. The workshop brought together an unprecedented collection of participants. These included 7 legal experts, 3 of them from the NGOs Greenpeace, Urgenda and Our Children's Trust, those 3 organisations now deeply involved in climate litigation cases. 2 world-class scientists also attended, one working on the link between man-made atmospheric greenhouse gases and extreme weather events, and one on its impact on sea level rise. This area of science is known as attribution and is very important for establishing causation in climate litigation cases. In addition, the 2013 meeting was attended by a goodly sprinkling of WINAC and other activists. Chris Holloway and Claire Jones helped to plan and organise, while Robert carefully minuted both the days of the workshop. Bob Whitmarsh had a cunning plan which worked for recruiting the sea level rise expert to the meeting. Frank and Wendy Barnaby also came to the meeting, at the end of which Frank numbered me in taking steps further towards climate litigation, and therefore had an indirect role in setting up the CLWG. For the last 2 years of Robert's life, he was closely involved with the CLWG. He was involved in appointing the claimant for a landmark fracking case that has subsequently been appealed upwards through the courts to the Supreme Court, where the case will be heard in the near future. He was also closely involved in setting up structures to identify and finance claimants for a case in England to replicate the hugely significant US case known as Juliana versus the United States, or Juliana versus Trump. His verdict on this case is to appear shortly. So what abilities made Robert so influential both in WINAC and CLWG? His talents were so many that it's very difficult to summarise them, so please forgive my omissions in this short address. Robert had a great sense of humour. Who could forget his frequent chuckles and full-blown laughter? He worked hard and with great dedication and imagination. His energy and enthusiasm was prodigious and infectious. His analytical and synthetic thinking skills were well honed. He had a way with words both in speech and in writing. Though not trained as a scientist, he developed a deep understanding of the science of climate change. His approach to tackling climate change was holistic in recognizing the importance of politics, economics, psychology, ethics, art and spirituality, as well as science and technology. So Robert was committed to fighting the injustice of climate change. So a huge thanks to Lizzie, his widow, and thank you too to Christine Knight, for organising the food and drink for this celebration. Thanks too for Phil for taking the photographs. As with other WINAC occasions, please let Phil know if there are any reasons why you don't want to be in a photograph, and he can erase the relevant ones. So finally, if your glasses contain something, I haven't got actually, there's probably a little bit of wine, I think it probably is one. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to ask you to raise your glasses in grateful memory of Robert. As we drink, let us commit to work together to help realise his vision of a fairer and safer world. So I give you Robert. Robert. We now are going to attach this plaque.
Thank you, David. To David.
So Kieran, being a great sailor,
I was going to hold up the tree.
oh, right. Well, you have advised me of a need for a sheet then.
Oh, that will be all right.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll put some of that.
This is where it was, because it's my eye level.
Yeah.
On the ground.
We'll just clip off
Good, right. Job done. Thanks very much indeed. So perhaps we just... Good. Okay, so we're now going to adjourn those who can to the corner here at Lizzie's house. So.
Is all right?
Okay.
We can manage more. What else would you like us to take?
Jim.
So Francis, where are you from? I spent some of my life, I was born in London. Yeah. I spent about 5 years in Winchester as a child. Oh really? Yeah. And I've lived in London ever since.
Oh, London by heart.
Yes.
Yes, it sounds very interesting.
It is.
And it was interesting actually, I didn't know the full context.
I just dropped this here, I think.
I was exhausted.
Well, to be honest, because
The communication group.
well, no, the whole as a winner, as a whole, because they've Tom is sort of he no longer has the strategy and policy meetings.
There we go. To get it started. And is that sustainable food in the sense of catering businesses or first bite?
Something else coming, Phil.
It's a source of food, really. First bite food.
Oh.
My favourite is the other one, but we're supposed to have actually the other one's nicer.
Have you tried that?
Oh, yeah, that's this one.
No, I've only been to Sydney and
Wondering if you
Plymouth
can
Range, which was indeed wonderful.
Yes, no,
I think we should edit the shot of this
Yeah.
two guys.
That's me. And you can take photos.
Had a good relationship.
And anyway, I mean, parents have always mixed. Winchester area, it says design chipboard window surrounds, offset by square array polystyrene ceiling tiles. Walk-in closet organizer system, including door-free access. Exclusive resident access to pavement. Designated, subject to availability, parking spaces in adjoining public parking.
Wonderful. Oh well, it's yes, it's essentially a Hyde
Who produces that?
journal, isn't it?
It's the man. I just
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It seems a bit formal.
It does, doesn't
But
it?
anyway,
I hate those. I wouldn't like to be a
And I've dropped off the donut book that you kindly lent me.
yes.
I've put it by the other
Lovely.
books
Thank you
there.
very much.
you.
Yes, one day when I have the mental energy, I will read it.
Thank you very
well.
much.
Thank you very much for
Yes,
coming. It's lovely to
thank
meet
you.
you.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Good.
Thank
Oh
you.
well. Have you looked at your house? That you can look over to Hatherley Road from out there if you're clever.
you?
If you're clever, you can see.
I'll look out.
Yes. Yes.